was my boyfriend again. We basically lived together in Berlin for 2 years, and then he came to Lisbon and I stayed in Berlin. I found a flat share, which is the one you guys know, or if you don't, then get back to story 1 and watch all the episodes. And now I moved to Lisbon as well. If you've ever been to Lisbon, you know that Lisbon has a lot of hills, and that's super cool because on one side is the first floor, and then on the other side we have a little park only for ourselves, and that's on the 3rd floor. This is how hilly Lisbon is. On the other side you have just birds singing. Do you ever hear them and you're like, what are they saying? Chip, 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 chip. Like, what are they talking about? Include me, please. This is the garden in front of my house, or in the back. So we moved back in together, and it's very cool because when you first live together, you don't really realize what you miss on. You stop doing a lot of things, or this was the case for us, right? Because it's very comfortable to just have a person there you actually really love spending time with. So that's the best scenario, right? And not having even to go out anymore, or like going out and going home together. That's very easy. But not living together anymore for other 2 years helped me so much to notice all the things I stopped doing, all the people I stopped seeing. I realized how many things I love doing. Like, why on earth would I not do them, right? Like, for example, Albert plays a lot of FIFA, and before I would be so mad. I would be like, oh, basta, stop it, let's do something together. And now I just let him do, you know? There are so many things that I can also do in this time. Lately, I started to really love spending time alone. So maybe this is also helping. This could be actually. But I really love to do my things, to I don't know, to do some decoupage, to paint, to read like the magazines that I have. And I started to do that lately again. They are like some cool art magazines, and there are like a few interviews here and there. And there are some people on earth that are so creative and so smart and so inspiring. I'm so glad I started reading those magazines again, because I feel like so much life is being given to me again. Wow, crazy. His job is so difficult. And he is, what is he? What kind of art? I think he's a photographer. Oh, this house is so nice. This is the house I want to have. Do you know when you feel like you're the only person that feels in a certain way, and you need to find your people, because it's so nice to actually share with someone how we feel about something, like to not to only be able like to share with them, like to talk about it, but also to just like share the same feeling. And I really love this. I really love to hear their perspective on it, like how they felt and like what they thought through the process. Was it a beautiful roller coaster, or was it a scary one? What did you learn with it? Did they fail on something? And don't forget that failure is like, what is a failure? It's just you're going through that kind of phase in your life. Things are happening in a certain way, and that's it. You know, like maybe something is not going how you thought about it, but okay, rethink it. Maybe this is teaching you also to not get too attached to things or to expectations. Maybe it didn't happen because you need to be somewhere else, where we need you somewhere else, you know? It's okay, it doesn't turn out, and you went through that process of constant happenings, and why would you be sad about it? Like, why would you say, oh fuck, why did I do? I don't know. Okay, for example, I studied physics before. I did it for 2 entire years, and at the same time I was working at a restaurant, a fish restaurant, Nordsee. And I loved it. I did it for 5 years. And I was doing 20 hours there per week, right? And I was studying so much because I was feeling like I just moved 2 years earlier to Germany, so my German wasn't the best, of course, yet. And I was studying physics. In high school, I did a tourist school, so it was based on languages, right? So I didn't know shit about physics. I was just so interested in knowing about the world, like what's happening out there, how is happening, why it's happening, and what is out there that we need to discover, you know? What is this thing, life? What is it? But then, like, yeah, so I'm sorry, I just like went on another topic. Anyway, after 2 years, I realized that was too much, you know? Maybe not working would have helped, maybe knowing the language would have helped. I was studying so much, but I really wanted to understand what was going on. But it was just too much. And sometimes life is too much, and that's also okay. If you cannot stop working because there are no alternatives, maybe study something else. Knowledge, like to know how everything is happening, is very, very fucking cool, right? I was dreaming of like NASA or some bullshit. That was very cute, yeah. And I was thinking, okay, but is this actually how I want to help humanity? Like, there is so many things not going how they should in the world. Is there somewhere else where I should be right now, where I could be right now? Is there someone out there who needs me? Yeah, I realized our planet needs us. Refugees, they need us. Animals need us. So I realized there is a place where I can help. And there I will go. Okay, I don't know, I'm just all over the place. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I want to say. I feel like a lot of times I feel entitled to give a super guru advice. But then at the end of the sentence, I'm like, oh, who am I fooling, you know? It's okay to do less. It's okay to not be able to do something. It's fine. Why feel ashamed of it? I met so many cool people there. I grew so much. I learned so many things. And now I'm very, very, very happy about what I'm studying, what I'm doing. That was such a cool period in my life. I was so much under stress, and that made me realize, dude, this is not the stress I want to be under, okay? I don't want it. Yes, university should be stressful, but why do I have to put myself in such a stressful situation? I started later on studying, so I could have also just worked a bit more and saved some money, you know, and then study easier. I have not done that, so I was working and I was just spending my money. And it's okay, this is how life went. Now I can tell everyone I was studying physics. Honestly, that's almost as good as just having finished physics. No, I'm joking, of course. You guys. I'm being so open with you. I feel like you're my best friends already. The only thing is that you don't answer. Although, maybe in the comments, but not that many people comment. I would like to have, like, you know, I feel like we're just meeting and we're grabbing a limonata, chatting about like life, what's going on. Oh, what did you do this weekend, you know? How are you feeling lately? With the only difference that the only one who talks is me. Is this too boring? I don't know. So currently I have some time to breathe, finally. I'm working on old shootings that I took from when I was in Berlin. I don't even know when you will see this video. Hopefully not in July, hopefully before July, because I'm working con una formichina. I'm trying to post every week so that I can come to the current time in my life. So we can connect, we can, you know, like. Thank you for being here. I really, really enjoyed our talk. I hope you too. Probably I'm a hypocrite, you know, but aren't we all? Maybe not, maybe just me. Like, I think I say something and then I end it like on another tone. Okay, yeah, if you made it till here, right? Sometimes philosopher, sometimes hypocrite. Hypocrite? How do you pronounce that? Hypocrite? Oh, I don't have my phone with me. Lately I've been not staying on the phone at all. I've been staying maybe for like 5 or 7 minutes some days, 9 minutes another day, like very, very little. And it's very, very cool. Sometimes philosopher, sometimes hypocrite. Bye. Bye. Friends. hypocrites, sometimes philosopher. Bye.